Because of what happened before the break, I'd like to thank all of the contestants for my pending FCC investigation. That being said, let's take a look at the scores. In first place, with a commanding lead, Fidel Castro with $12.50.
Viva la Revolution!
In second place, Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger. Mr. Schwarzenegger, get back to your podium.
Sorry, when you have to go, you have to go. That's what I always say.
That smells absolutely delicious.
Yes, doesn't it?
It makes me hungry. Hungry for.
In second place, Mr. Schwarzenegger with negative $650. And in third place, with negative $12,500, President George W. Bush.
Now, Alex, I don't mean to be melodramaculous, but I'm only 100 days into my second term. I mean, I only have 100 more to go. No, I'm just kidding. I know there's 300 days in a year, but seriously, I want the American people to know that I'm going to be working hard for them. 24/7. Yes, that's right. 24 hours a week, 7 months a year. You can count on it. I'm from Texas.
That is a hideous revelation.
I have nastifications or elevations all the time, Alex. They come natural for me. I'm from Texas.
All right then. I'd like to remind our viewers right now that all of our contestants are playing for charity. Mr. Schwarzenegger is playing for Gold's Gym.
Yes, that's right. That way the fat children will no longer be fat yet, Alex, like you tubby bastard.
What a noble calling, Mr. Schwarzenegger.
It's pretty good.
President Bush is playing to alleviate the national debt.
I like to play for organizations because I don't like to be a divider. I like to be a unificator. I feel I can unificate things better when playing for somebody. I'm from Texas.
All right then. And Mr. Castro is playing for the Boys and Girls Clubs of America.
Viva la Revolution!
Al, who is Fidel Castro?
Mr. Bush, no one has asked a question yet.
No, that is the question. Who is Fidel Castro? I'm not
He's the
familiar.
person standing to the right of you.
Oh.
Your other right.
Oh. My bad.
All right then, let's take a look at the board. And the categories are current U.S. presidents, what ears do, suits in a deck of cards, potent potables, what am I holding, the color white, and finally, foods that end in arshmallow. Mr. Castro, since you're in the lead, the board is yours.
Viva la Revolution!
I'm going to assume you meant current U.S. presidents for 600. And the answer there is, this is the current U.S. president. Mr. Bush, you may want to answer this question.
Dick Cheney.
No.
Good man, Dick Cheney. Smart. You know why he's smart? He's not as smart as me. I don't like when people are smarter than me. Makes me feel insecure. Makes me bum things. That's why Dick Cheney's a good man. Good president. I've been working for him for years. I'm from Texas.
That is incorrect.
No, it's correct.
Mr. Castro.
Who is Dick Cheney?
No, that was already answered, but thank you for answering in the form of a question.
Me.
Mr. Schwarzenegger, you are the Governor of California.
I'm the President of California.
As of right now, as President of the United States of America, he is now the President of California.
The correct answer was President George W. Bush. He's standing at the middle podium.
Apparently I am.
I knew that one guy.
My daddy must have bought it for me.
All right, Mr. Castro, the board is still yours.
Viva la Revolution!
Once again, I'm going to assume that you stated, what am I holding for 200? And the answer there is, this is what I'm holding.
That is disgusting!
Mr. Schwarzenegger, this is a food.
I don't know what you call food here in America, but in Austria that is forbidden. That is...
Mr. Schwarzenegger, you have a disgusting mind. Mr. Bush.
Now, I can't deal with the problem unless I can touch it, feel it, smell it, taste it, touch it a little more. Now, as President of the United States, I demand you to bring that little item over here to me so I can perform my duties in my office.
Fine then, you moron.
That's simple. My dad had one back when he was on his ranch, Texas. It's called a hammer. Yeah, hammer things for it. I never used one before, but
No,
I
that
saw
is
them in Mexico.
incorrect.
Huh?
Mr. Castro.
What is AK-47?
I don't believe so, Mr. Castro. The correct answer was banana. This is a banana. Mr. Castro, I'm afraid the board is still yours.
Viva la revolution!
Now, Mr. Trebek, my Swedish isn't very good anymore. Can you please tell me what he's saying in English?
All right, for the sake of Mr. Bush, Mr. Schwarzenegger, why don't you pick a category?
Alright, I will take Terminator 3 for $30 million.
Mr. Schwarzenegger, this is category, not movies you've done.
In that case, I will take Red Heat.
Once again, Mr. Schwarzenegger, we are not talking about movies that you have been in.
Alright, Rambo.
The categories are up here on the board.
You know a good movie you're in? Kindergarten Cop. I like that movie. It made me feel all special and warm inside.
Yes, yes, it's not a tumor. Higher. This is from the movie Get It Higher.
I'll just say it was foods that end in arshmallow for 200. The answer there is, this food ends in arshmallow.
What is bratwurst?
Mr. Schwarzenegger, does the word bratwurst end in arshmallow?
What is bratwurst marshmallow?
Mr. Schwarzenegger, that's not a food.
Now I'm pretty sure it is a food. And I know what I believe. And I believe what I believe. And I believe what I believe is right.
Well, actually, it's wrong. Bratwurst marshmallow is not a food. Mr. Castro, do you have an answer?
What is pineapple?
No, the correct answer was marshmallow. The food
Damn, I knew that.
marshmallow ends in arshmallow. Mr. Schwarzenegger,
Who is
Mr. Bush.
Marshmallow?
Mr. Bush, you cannot answer the question after I have already given you the answer. That's not how the game works. The game has moved on. Mr. Schwarzenegger, the board is... Mr. Schwarzenegger, where did you get a gun? And what happened to Mr. Castro?
He's been terminated.
Our little amigo took a little trip to Texas, you know what I mean.
Well, I can't say it's any great loss to the world. Mr. Schwarzenegger, why don't you pick a category?
I should take the color white for 300.
The answer there is... the White House is this color.
Eggshell.
Close, Mr. Schwarzenegger, but no, that is not the answer we're looking for. Mr. Bush.
I wish you would have given me this written question earlier in time. I mean, I don't want to say that I'm not prepared to come on your television program. It's just, I don't want to seem like I'm stupid because I'm not. I know a lot. I'm having trouble coming up with something to say. I'm sure something will come to me eventually. Eventually. Who is Eggshell?
No, I'm afraid the answer eggshell is still incorrect. That is not the answer. Mr. Schwarzenegger.
I really think you want to reconsider what you said about my answer being wrong.
No, Mr. Schwarzenegger, I don't think I do. I changed my mind. Mr. Schwarzenegger is correct for $400.
Yeah, victory is mine.
Let's move on to Final Jeopardy. The category is things you like. This can be anything you like. Anything at all. You can even lie to me and just write down something. I won't know. Write down anything you want. Just write something. And let's see how you manage to screw it up. And Mr. Schwarzenegger has written Hitler. You like Hitler?
No, he gives a bad name to all Austrians and Germans. He's bad man. Yes.
In which case your answer is incorrect. Let's see what you wagered. California. That's a great deal of loss for you, Mr. Schwarzenegger. Let's see what your answer is. Your answer is liberals. You like liberals?
No, I don't like liberals, actually, Alex.
In which case, once again, your answer is incorrect. And you wagered Alex Trebek's life. I don't believe that was yours to bet. Mr. Schwarzenegger, please do... Oh, crap.
Alex.
That's it for Celebrity Jeopardy.